don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Charlie Morton. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And another ball.
No strike.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kochanowicz, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Neto at second with nobody out. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0. Fastball is outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone and a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner at second, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Mike Trout.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Now one miss.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Jorge Soler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Jorge Soler in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Soler with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. 2 on, 1 out.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now, Logan O'Hoppe. Golden opportunity right here.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to sit.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2.
This team is ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
And we're back. And starting this one, Jack Kochanowicz. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there, looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit, puts a bunt down. Kochanowicz to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Laureano. Henderson, the lead runner, out at second. O'Hearn on at first with nobody out. And a sac bunt here. Rengifo slings to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. A bunt, and it's popped up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Ramon Urias digs in now. And a bunt towards third. To first, that ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Morton back to work. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Angels, Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch, not close. And another ball. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Man at second.
3 balls, no strike.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Luis Rengifo. First offering misses badly for ball one. Outside. Way outside. 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. That's towards center. Mullins snags it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now, Christian Moore looking for his first big league hit right here. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Two out, space is empty. That
Three
misses,
balls, no
and that's
strike.
ball 3. Zach Neto on deck for the Angels. Two down, nobody on. Draws the walk there.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Runner on the go. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
no strike.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now at Oriole Park. This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soler ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the catcher to hit, Maverick Handley. Bunts it in the air. Picks it up with the bare hand, and very nicely done for the out.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Caught just shy of the wall. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Neto measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick in 2022. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that misses as well.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike, 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Nolan Kochanowicz now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Fly to left his first time.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Neto, the lead runner at second. Kochanowicz at first with no outs. And they're all loaded up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And the first offering is not close.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch is outside. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Jorge Soler goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 5-2. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam, and that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, not close.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Not even close there. And now 3-0. Morton, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Splits the plate, 3-2 now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Adele in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Morton ready to fire now. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's
3 balls,
outside.
no strike.
Right down to shoot. 3 balls and a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
3-2.
Three and 2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, no outs. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit for the Angels. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second.
No.
Next
3 balls,
offering way
no
off the
strike.
plate. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Halos with a grand slam this inning. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
We work hard, we play harder. Yeah, till the sun comes up, we won't stop, we can't get.
And we're back. Now here is Adley Rutschman.
That I'm worth is pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless.
That one ripped right center field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. Bunting, and he pops it up. He's got it. 1 away. Laureano comes up to hit. Gets the bunt down the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Forget it. He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 5-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 so far. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two outs. That one drilled left field. Gone. They go back-to-back. His 4th home run of the season. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. Dylan Carlson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Kochanowicz. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Man at first, Maverick Handley, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bunted back towards the mound. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered here in this one. And that bunted towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So they're all loaded up. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adley Rutschman. Puts a bunt down. Moore throws to first in time. Rutschman retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 6 and the Halos 5. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Moore gets his lead at first with nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. That's outside. And now 3-0. Nolan Kochanowicz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And next for LA, Nolan Kochanowicz. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's outside. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out. Here's Trout. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's way outside. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fastball is outside. Two on, 1 out. And delivers outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
1 out, bases full.
Two balls, no strikes.
Outside. 3-0 down. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. The tag, safe. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Aggressive with the 3-0 pitch, and it produces multiple runs. An important moment here, and for batters, swinging in that spot is a personal preference. What is the player more inclined to do? Well, their first instinct is probably the right one, and that turned out to be the case here.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1 there. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And strike 2.
Okay.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. That
1 ball,
misses,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
no strike.
Bases loaded, 1 away.
Ball. 3-0.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, left fielder, Vermont.
So here's Wade now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Trout, the runner at third. Soler on second. O'Hoppe on at first with 2 down.
2-0.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3.
Struggling a little bit for command here, and I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
That's a strike. 3-1.
3-1.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch is outside. Bases loaded, 2 down. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Two outs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 3-1. In the air, right field, Laureano. And that's the third out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 8 and the Orioles 6. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. And it bangs off the wall. Throw is high and over his head. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first. There for the out. Run comes into the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he lays one down the left side. Rengifo. And they get Mullins for the out. Ramon Urias, the next to hit. And that bunted towards third. Rengifo. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Angels 8 and the Orioles 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Christian Moore. Morton back to work. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Next pitch misses way outside. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as they green light him.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Not
One ball,
even close
no strike.
there. And that's ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. That
Ball
one
2.
off the mark. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Carlson settles underneath it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Kochanowicz.
And now it's going to be Nolan Kochanowicz.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Ripped on a line. Laureano brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it,
2 balls,
they make
no
moves
strike.
on the base paths.
Moore stands at second with 2 gone. That one missed. Now 3-0. Jorge Soler would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels lead 1, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Back now at Oriole Park. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Now that's smacked to right center. It's a bomb. And we have a tie ball game. It's 8-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jack Kochanowicz won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Soriano.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the catcher, Maverick Handley.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
And now Jackson Holliday. Line drive. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stops, second and third, nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. A bunt, and it's popped up. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So digging in, Ramon Laureano. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Oh, the throw is wild, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that, and it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Rengifo whips it to first on the run. What a play, inning over. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 11 and the Angels 8. Yeah, that's fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
One and two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close.
And that one gets away at the plate. Soler into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Six straight outside the strike zone. That one not close, and that's ball 3. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's the strike, 3-1. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 11-10.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Joe Adele. That missed by a lot. 1-0. That one missed.
No strike.
Morton maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And another ball.
No strike.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0.
Strike. Woo.
Late swing fouled off. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4. No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Way outside, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Adele gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Luis Rengifo now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, not close. And that's outside. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Now 3-0. Christian Moore in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That's out to center field. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. That's all for Charlie Morton, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the bump, Tomoyuki Sagano.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Two balls, no strikes to count. Now one missed.
No strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mullins on the move, heading back. He brought it back.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles? Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-10.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, shook to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Soriano won't go any further, and unfortunately he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back. Hunter Strickland gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit. I countered your fits, led you with...
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson. Gets the bunt down the right side, and a foul ball. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he saves it first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Maverick Handley, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Adele settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now let's go and like the city, y'all.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we
And a sack bunt here. Has to barehand it, and he gets him. Nicely done.
There was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Bunts it towards the mound. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Orioles add 1 on a solo homer. We're through 6 full. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Kochanowicz. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Headed down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Slides for the stop, fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. And ball 1. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, no strike.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's a ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That
Free ball.
misses.
No
Ball
strike.
3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That missed by a
balls. No
lot.
strike.
Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch
3-0.
misses, and now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
What a swing to score a run, especially late in this game. Sitting with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. Perfectly done.
So 2 down, and next for LA, Joe Adell. First
One
offering
ball,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
That
Three
misses.
balls, no
3-0. Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that is in for a strike. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! His second homer this series, and they add to their lead. It's 13-11.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano drops a bunt down the first base side and a foul ball. Bunted back towards the mound. Off balance throw in time. And Laureano is retired. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Cedric Mullins sends it out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 14-11. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brock Burke out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Hector Neris.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ramon Urias will hit next. And he pops up the bunt. Tosses to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the 8th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
1-0.
Fastball is outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carlson makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball.
Three-0.
Ground ball to the right side.
That's foul,
and
that's
foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
now batting, second baseman Christian
1 down. And next for the Angels, Christian Moore.
1-0.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And that one hammered. And that gets down into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Really important at bat coming up now.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Zach Neto.
1 ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one missed.
No strike.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Zips it to first. That's the second out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Nolan Kochanowicz, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No strike.
And that's down and away. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Moore at second with 2 down, and the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Mike Trout. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 2 outs. Jorge Soler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's to third. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 14-13.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. That one not close. Ball 1. So the tying run at second. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Logan O'Hoppe, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Myers to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Scott Kingery. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
That one missed. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run shot. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 17-14. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Joe Adell, the next to hit. And that is out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder, Lamont Wade.
So in now for the Angels, Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside.
Two and one.
And that's outside. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
On to O'Hearn. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
field. That's well struck. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Maverick Handley. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Adele under this one. 2 down. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Hector Neris is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match, you know. Everybody look at what we.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Reed Detmers. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Jackson Holiday digs in now.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. That one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 17-15. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 17-16.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 17-17. He ambushed him right there, Singy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Detmers gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Connor Brogdon. He's been so good against lefties. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Kochanowicz. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Runner at first with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Oriole. Gets the bunt down the right side. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Through 8 full. And amazingly, we are all tied up. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And that one fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right side. Laureano settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
And the batter now, Zach Neto. Hard hit to third. On to O'Hearn. 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for L.A., Nolan Kochanowicz. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And next for the Angels, Mike Trout.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tomoyuki Sagano departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Chris Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to.
Back here in Baltimore, so bottom of the ninth, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Brogdon back to work. Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And he's gone yard again. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Tons of offense in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you good flavor. You humiliators. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them the crucial papers. I'm from back in the day with never tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but I shoot on you on your stoop. With body shots.